today we're going to do something different. I decided, I always make wreaths, all different holidays, or just when I feel like making a wreath. So, I figured I'd show you guys. So I had this from last year, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to make like a spring one. It's going to be a little darker than a normal like pastel-y one. I'm going to wrap it with this, and I'll fast forward because it does take a while to wrap tightly with yarn, a metal foam. So I used to do it with the foam ones, but sometimes the cheap foam ones from the dollar store break. So yeah, so what we're going to do to start it off, and I think maybe we'll start it off on the bottom. And yeah, we'll start it off at the bottom. So I'll put you guys down so you can see what I'm doing. And yeah, and then let me know after I post this if you guys like seeing like this kind of stuff. And I'll make some kind of cool music to go with. Fast forward art. Alright, squad fam, I'll see you in a bit. To start with, I'm going to tie it. There's a, as you see, like a stopper there. We'll call it a stopper. So I'm just going to tie a knot there, like super tight there. And then we can wrap. What I didn't anticipate was that it's not like the foam one was, so I have to go in the middle, which is kind of annoying, to constantly put it through the middle. But so I may unravel a whole bunch and cut it and then just do it, instead of throwing it at you guys. Yeah, so that's probably what we'll end up doing, because you gotta keep it tight as you go around. So you could already see it's a little tight there. So we don't want to leave spaces. I mean, we will decorate it. So, you know, technically, if you have just a little space, you know, the flower or whatever we're going to embellish it with, we'll probably cover it. But get as tight as you can so it doesn't unravel when you get all the way to the end and you cut the string. So, of course, I am going to fast forward this, me doing this. So I will film it with, you know, I'll put music or something. And we'll fast forward me doing this until we get to the end, because I know you don't want to sit here and watch me wrap this. I know you have the basic idea of this already. The fun part will get to the embellishing, which is my favorite part. But you already have the idea of how you're wrapping this. Tight and around. And you're just going to go all around all of them, because it's like 3. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do. So we will keep going with this. I got backwards here. We'll keep going with this, and yeah, we'll see ya when we're done. Now we get to the hard part, guys, because we got to the middle where it kind of breaks off for the heart. So I'm going to go in the middle here to cover this part. As you see, like this middle line. So we'll go in there a few times so we can cover this little part. I'll probably do that for the other side too a little. And then we'll go back once that's covered to doing the whole wrap again. I keep getting tangled. Okay, here we go. It's not easy doing this part. This is my least favorite part of the heart, is the middle part. I did end up cutting it because I just couldn't go through, and what we'll do is we'll probably, when we get to cover this part, I'll start a new string. But yeah, so you can see what I'm doing. See, I'm going in the middle part so that this part gets covered. Otherwise, it's going to be very mashivad there. That's the word for it. I don't know if you could see, because it's hard. It's hard to show you, but that's what I'm doing. Going in the inside, around, inside, around, just so we can get that little part. And actually, the next time I do this, I might do a weave in and out, because I think this will be tighter then, because this is a lot of elbow work. It's way more elbow work than if you have a foam piece, which is how I originally did one of these with the yarn. I did it with a foam piece, which was way easier foam heart to cover, although the hardest part was this part. And I think that this has the dual lines is actually easier for this part. But this is the worst part of the heart, is the middle part. So, but yeah. And if anybody has an easier way to do this, ooh, by all means, you can share. But I think that really, it covered the bottom part. So, and then like I said, then we'll start going over again once we get this little part covered. And I will get a new piece of string. And then we will start on the other side. And then soon we'll get to the fun stuff, which is the embellishments. Because, yeah, this is the tough part, is wrapping it. But I just love the way that wreaths look wrapped with yarn. I don't know where, I don't know if I saw it one time, or if I just had yarn one day and said, oh, I'm going to do this with it. I don't know how I came up with this, but I was like, oh yeah. But like I said, way easier with the foam wreaths, but we're going to just tie this up here in the middle. So I'm just going to tie it off, and then we'll start on this side and around. Here's what it looks like after we did the middle part, just so you could see. Like I said, you'll discover your own way of how to do the middle part. This is my way. there'll be like a bow or something here, so I won't go crazy. Plus, I'll put the hanging piece here. So that should be fine. But that's how the middle part looks. Actually doesn't look bad. One of the faster, easier ones, since I decided to go in the middle to cover this part. So I didn't have to go crazy in the middle too much. Like I said, we'll have embellishments in the middle, so it will look fine. So, let's continue. So here's where we are right now. So it's pretty good. We're going to put some bling when it's done. Bows. Bling is my favorite. So, it's not coming out bad. It is easier probably to wrap the foam, but the foam also, if it's the shiny foam, it slips more than the metal. So to get this look, I guess it just depends on how much work you want to do, whether you want to use the foam that's slippy. You can though, however, I guess if you had the foam, use all that glue and stuff, which I don't normally try to like. I like it more natural, but you could, with the foam, you could put a little hot glue and probably hold so it wouldn't slip. But I think that would just take it just as long, and then the glue might come through because it is yarn. So yeah, let's see how it looks when we finish this wrapping. So we finally got it covered. Was harder than I thought to do this with metal, so I may never do it with metal again and only foam. Although I think if I would have weaved in and out, it would have been easier. The only thing is I would have been here probably forever, and we would have used way more yarn. But the weaving might have worked. But now is time for the fun part. Sorry, my cigarette. The fun part is the bling. Bling. So we will bling this up. I gotta plug in the glue gun. Some embellishments. I don't know. I kind of like this hanging from there, which I might do something like that. It's very sparkly. I haven't been able to figure out what to do with this, but I might want to wrap it a little, or just leave it hanging, or maybe hang a little of it and make a bow. So I definitely want to use some of this. I hope you can see the color. It's very sparkly on the camera. I also have this is all leftover stuff that I had, and I kind of like the color. And I don't know if I'm going to use the ribbon or just take off the little beads and hang them. So we have that. We have some hearts. We have some green rhinestone teardrop ones. We have some of this stuff. So yeah. We'll do something with it. We'll do something. I also have some flowers. Okay, so we have the glue gun out. And I had to put this way. I didn't know though when you cut it, the beads would start coming off. So the back is kind of, I had to like double it so that the beads wouldn't fall. That's the back. But nobody probably see the back, and probably a bow would go here anyway. So I'm thinking it's cool, but I just like this hanging there. And as you see, it's like I doubled it there because, like I said, this part, the beads started coming out, so I put that in the back. So it's kind of very gypsy. I like it. So I don't know. So the next thing, I was thinking, I did find some of these flowers, and I do like these, and they're very, you know, they go with this kind of motif, I think. Well, my gypsy motif that I made here. So yes, we're going to do that. If I could get the backings off of them. Whoa, these are some good flowers. So I'm obviously new at recording when I'm doing arts and crafts. So I don't think you saw this part. So I found this and I wanted to put it on because I thought it was so cool. But I didn't want this part to get stuck to the wreath. So I just put a paper under it when I glued it. So yes, so put that part. And we'll see what else. I think want to put another flower or two flowers, and then some bling in between the flowers. Yeah. That flower up there. I think that looks pretty. Okay, so okay. Oh, I like it with the heart in the middle. Right? That's pretty. Pretty, pretty. Only thing is the other flower was really off the centering. I don't know what I was thinking. So I may put lips the other way too. We'll see. Like, wow. And it really stuck good. I don't know how I got it so off-centered. Yeah. That was the wrong angle. So that's what we have so far. this part, which is really probably my favorite part. Thinking with this, I'm going to kind of have a draping in the middle. I know I'm backwards, but you know, draping kind of in the middle. I'm going to leave it on the ribbon and kind of have it draping from side to side. Because if we're going with a gypsy wreath, and it will go up in the middle too. If we're going with a gypsy wreath, we have to keep with the traditional gypsy. So, we have to have hanging stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if that's going to work. Basically, I'm going to glue a little down in the middle, underneath, so you could just see that, and then I'll have them drape to the side. Let's see if that works. Let's hope. Okay. So far we have that part glued, where I'm going to just leave it hanging there. Just because you see the other parts hanging down, it looks kind of weird, but you'll see what we'll do here. Strings! Glue strings. Ugh, they're not your friends. I am the worst with a glue gun. I don't know why, I just am. I don't want to be careful, I just want to craft. So anyway, yeah. So let's see. Hold that up for you guys. I don't know. What do you think about that? I'm liking it. Like I said, excuse all the little, I'll clean up all the little glue lines from the glue stick later. Okay. So that's how we're looking so far. I like that look with the little hangy danglies. Have these, which I want to hang on here too somehow. I don't know. I might put another one like in the middle. Let me show you the front of it. So I might do like another, like a big one here, or a littler one, so you can see it maybe. I'll follow the first line I did with those. I like that too. Okay. mess in the back because it's a mess in the back, but it's super pretty in the front. Yeah, I really like that. Really, really. Okay, cool. Or I can wrap so it kind of looks like it's wrapping around. I could do that too. Yeah, I definitely don't want to start up there. Oh yeah, I love it. And then this, I'm going to come around and try to do the same thing on the other side and leave this hanging a little. Although, I kind of would like it not to go around. So I think I'm going to cut it there and then just mirror the same thing on the other side. Yeah, like leave that hanging because it gives it more like kind of dimension. So let's see. Oh yeah, love it. Love it, love. I love that look. I like the pearls with this and this. It's very old-fashioned looking. Okay. So let's try to mirror that on the other side. Probably, I don't know how it will work. I don't know. Okay, so actually we have to leave that hanging on that side. Go around there. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. What do you guys think so far of our Gypsy wreath? It's probably a little off. These. It's alright though. I don't mind that they're a little different. Like I said, asymmetrical. I'm not an asymmetrical kind of girl. Side that I'm going to put the brooches on because I like them. Just where to put them. Then we might definitely have to put a bow. Don't know. Put this one here. Maybe I'll just put the both of them together on that side. Put a bow over it. Instead of putting one on each side. Because I told you, I'm not very asymmetrical. Green for a second. Stick with the green. Don't get too nutty. It's gonna look like a gypsy wreath. But that's what we're making today, a gypsy wreath. I don't know if I should put it the same way or the opposite way. Put it the opposite way. We'll give it some excitement. Darn glue. I really probably wasn't meant to do crafts because I'm just a damn hot mess. Like, I make more of a mess than the glue gun. Maybe I was a glue gun in my last life. I don't know. But I just added some of those green ones. I kind of like. They're very stand out. And those are just from the dollar store sticky ones. Yeah. So far, so good. Put it on the outside. These guys can't see it. It would just be kind of hanging. Just up to the other one. We'll try it. Can't be a gypsy without putting gypsy stuff on there. You cannot. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Don't know if it's too much or still not enough for a gypsy one. I should move it up just a little bit. I don't want to see the ribbon from behind it. So. Okay. You can still see it just a little over there. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Can you see ribbon? Now we have lots of dangly crystals on that side. Now, do I have to do the same to this side? No. Will I? I don't know. What do you think? Yeah. I think instead of putting a bow, I'll just put those around. Wow. So I'm over here gluing things, sorry, without the thing on. Because I was going to do the other side, and then I don't know. I decided to give it some dimension and put these two lips like they're going to kiss. Yes, but we're going to get to the other side of this. I'm going to see how I started that one. I don't know, so far, this is adorable. If you're into this kind of stuff, I don't know what it is. We're just calling it the Gypsy wreath, so. Alright, so this time, see, the problem is I really don't want to put it behind the flower because I don't think you'll see it. So I'll try to put it up more. Oops. Make sure they're dangly there. And like I said, from the front, I don't want to see too the ribbon. This dangly got caught. One thing I do like working with yarn about is because if you get this big blob of glue, you can cut it and you can technically just glue a little more yarn on, I guess, you know. Nothing gonna happen there. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. I don't know. I'm calling it Gypsy. I think this could go as shabby chic even. No, I don't know. Victorian maybe. Maybe Victorian. But anyway, yeah. So, this is what we got so far going on here on our Gypsy wreath. I'm going to try to move you guys over again. So that is the Gypsy wreath. I'll hang it up and show it to you guys. I don't know. It's so you can see like the detail. I can't see. Oh, see the... This is a paranormal channel. I figured I'd add something a little spooky. I figured I'd add this gemstone spider to the top because I thought it would be really cool. Do I have anything else in here that's cool? I don't know. Let's see. I do. I have 2 of those. Ooh, I have one on a white background with a black, I think. Oh, yeah. Oops. So that one has the black. So I think I'll add one of each of those. I don't think it goes. I think kind of with the spot. Ooh, here's another little one like that. On like green. It's tiny though. But that might be fun too. Okay, I think I'm going to add those 3 and the spider. So yes, this is very gypsy. You can get more gypsy than this. I kind of like this coin. Kind of thinking I should put the coin on here too. I don't know what kind of coin this is. Ecuador. It's from Ecuador. Put the coin there. Put the coin down here. In between the 2 gems. Because I'm not going to Ecuador. So, I don't know how much this is. 5 cents, I think, just like our money. I don't know. Okay, so there. We put him between the coin between those 2. So that kind of looks cool. Yeah. And I literally just need a little something next to the spider. I have twine. I told you I needed a bow, so I did put that bow there. I will find a key to put here. That will be the only thing you guys won't see. Because I probably won't film it. I don't know, though. We'll see. But other than that... Oh, and I put the little heart here, the little blue heart. But other than that... I think we're like done with our Gypsy wreath. yeah, I think we are. I love it. I love the colors. I think I am, besides these little painting, I think I am going to hang it up there. I'll show you how it looks now. So here is the wreath that I just, it's a magnet, so I just hung it to the light thing. Kind of goes with it, right? Don't start, Kristen. Don't hang anything else. You just need your key, which the key will go here. And I think, other than that, we are done. I love our Gypsy wreath. It's very cool. I love the little heart in there. I like those little things. Let's see. The lips. That has the big gem stone. That. Those have the two lips too, just like the other one. You have the heart, the spider, the little one. And then you have all this fun stuff hanging. So yes, that is our Gypsy wreath, guys. And I don't know, if you like seeing the art, we'll see how this comes out. Like stuff like this is normally what I do. I would like to start doing some like paint pourings, but I don't know. I'll probably make a whole disaster in the house. The glue gun might be enough mess for me. So I like to make different wreaths. And yeah, so I made these wreaths during fall, and that's kind of like a Halloween one. They're like mini wreaths. So yeah, I did those mini wreaths. And then I make things like that, like flower arrangements with like hands, spooky hands and stuff. So yeah, do that kind of stuff. I made that, the little pumpkin I decorated from the dollar store. So yeah, that kind of stuff. I thought I had my other wreath around here somewhere, which was, here we go. That was a Halloweeny wreath. Now, if you could see it. But it has like the hand I spray painted black, and like eyeballs and spiders and chains, and I made that big bow, very Halloweeny, with the black roses. So yeah. So alright guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys on the next adventure.